Why must we take this painful road? Why must this nation hazard its ease and its interest and its power for the sake of a people so far away?
America and our friends are in a conflict that demands much of us. It demands the courage of our fighting men and women. It demands the steadfastness of our allies. And it demands the perseverance of our citizens. We accept these burdens.
We fight because we must fight if we're to live in a world where every country can shape its own destiny. And only in such a world will our own freedom be finally secure.
The terrorists know that the outcome will leave them emboldened or defeated. So they're waging a campaign of murder and destruction. And there is no limit to the innocent lives they are willing to take.
Women and children are strangled in the night because their men are loyal to their government.
We're fighting against men with blind hatred and armed with lethal weapons who are capable of any atrocity.
And helpless villages are ravaged by sneak attacks. Large-scale raids are conducted on towns and terror strikes in the heart of cities.
They wear no uniform. They respect no laws of warfare or morality. They take innocent lives to create chaos for the cameras.
The contest in Vietnam is part of a wider pattern of aggressive purposes.
The terrorists believe that free societies are essentially corrupt and decadent, and with a few hard blows, they can force us to retreat. They are mistaken.
Why are these realities our concern? Why are we in South Vietnam? We are there because we have a promise to keep.
After September the 11th, I made a commitment to the American people. This nation will not wait to be attacked again. We will defend our freedom. We will take the fight to the enemy.
We will do this because our own security is at stake.
Many terrorists who kill innocent men, women, and children on the streets of Baghdad are followers of the same murderous ideology that took the lives of our citizens in New York, in Washington, and Pennsylvania.
There are those who wonder why we have a responsibility there. Well, we have it there for the same reason that we have a responsibility for the defense of Europe. World War II was fought in both Europe and Asia, and when it ended, we found ourselves with continued responsibility for the defense of freedom.
We've learned that Iraqis are courageous and that they need additional skills. And that is why a major part of our mission is to train them so they can do the fighting, and then our troops can come home.
We hope that peace will come swiftly, but that is in the hands of others besides ourselves. And we must be prepared for a long, continued conflict.
Some contend that we should set a deadline for withdrawing U.S. forces. Let me explain why that would be a serious mistake.
For centuries, nations have struggled among each other. But we dream of a world where disputes are settled by law and reason, and we will try to make it so.
The American people do not falter under threat, and we will not allow our future to be determined by car bombers and assassins.
For most of history, men have hated and killed one another in battle. But we dream of an end to war, and we will try to make it so.
I recognize that Americans want our troops to come home as quickly as possible. So do I.
The infirmities of man are such that force must often precede reason, and the waste of war the works of peace.
Our progress has been uneven, but progress is being made.
We will not be defeated.
Our enemies are brutal, but they are no match for the United States of America, and they are no match for the men and women of the United States military. May God bless you all.
I know this will not be easy. I know how difficult it is for reason to guide passion and love to master hate. The complexities of this world do not bow easily to pure and consistent answers, but the simple truths are there just the same. We must all try to follow them as best we can. We often say how impressive power is, but I do not find it impressive at all. The guns and the bombs, the rockets and the warships are all symbols of human failure. They are necessary symbols. They protect what we cherish, but they're a witness to human folly. The guns and the bombs, the rockets and the warships are all symbols of human failure. The guns and the bombs, the rockets and the warships are all symbols of human failure.